guys, so it is time to get some fuel here in the 2012. I've got a situation that happened on the phone just the other night. I wanted to share that with you, and hopefully this can be an encouragement to you in your dumpster rental business, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute. So I had a customer reach out to me just the other day inquiring about a dumpster because she's a just recently retired school teacher. She's 65 years old. She had some health issues in the last couple of years. She's been living in her parents' house that have since passed away. She sold her previous house. There's 2 rooms full of junk, I guess, that's not even hers, that she has not been able to even get rid of yet. And so she was inquiring about a dumpster. And so I asked her the various questions: what size, how long do you need it, is there a driveway, as far as loading, do you want the actual dumpster can, would you like a dump trailer, all these questions that I generally ask to people. And as we're going through that, she just kind of broke down. She said this is an extremely emotional situation because this whole time she has been taking care of her whole family basically for years and years, her parents, other family included. She has been giving basically her whole life, and right now is a pivotal moment in her life where she's got nothing else to give, and she just needs to get something. You can't give what you don't have. And so if you got nothing in the bucket, there's nothing to give. And so she was just saying, as crazy as this sounds, a dumpster is one of the things that's going to help me, that more than just the junk out of the house, but it's going to be something for me. It's a gift to me. It's an absolute blessing. And she was just weeping on the phone. And I said, take your time. You're fine. This is a safe place. Let's talk about it. Let's make sure we're, taking care of exactly what you need it for, and whatever, what's all involved. And so, she shared how her husband recently passed away, and there's been just many things going on in her life that is just beating her down. And yet, this is like the first time in forever, just about, something that can actually help her and just give her peace of mind and just everything. That turns out to be a dumpster. And I know I've said it on this channel before. Dumpsters oftentimes revolve around life events: moving, marriage, death, many other situations, and finally cleaning out somebody else's house. Dumpsters can be an emotional situation. Often they probably are, whether it's relief away from something that you're dreading, or running towards something. You're moving, you're expanding, you're, construction, whatever that may be. This can often be an emotional situation and an experience for the customer. And so for you, I don't know if you've run into these types of situations before, but every single time you pick up the phone, there's a human being who's needing a dumpster because something is happening in their life, for better or for worse, and they have emotions. They're going through things. This is not just ordering a new phone charging cord or something. I don't know. I need to get another one actually right now. That's not much of an emotional, response besides anger that my previous one has broken. A dumpster that cleans out an area, that gives relief, that takes away stress that you've had because you've got a house full of stuff. Dumpsters can absolutely be an emotional buying experience. And for this woman on the phone, we honestly chatted for about 45 minutes. It was after 5 o'clock. She had said she'd gone to my website. She read my little about me section. She loved that I was a small business owner, loved what I was doing, how I'm doing it, and really trying to meet a need in our area. And she wants to use a small business owner to support local business. And our phone conversation at the end, she just said, listen, I believe God led me to you. You're the person I want to work with. I'm so grateful for you for listening and putting up with me on the phone. I mean, she was wiping tears off of her face. And she just had such a just emotional dump on the phone of emotion, just relief that she found the solution to her problem. And ultimately, her problem was not 2 rooms full of junk. Yes, that's a thing. But in my opinion, her problem has been she's been holding on to all these things. She's been taking care of everybody else but herself. And now she's finally at the point she's ready to spend some money on herself. And that means a dumpster to get rid of all of this junk that's not even hers, so that she can reclaim that space. She can have that and be at peace and put things to rest. I'm sure there's even, things with her parents involved in that. And this is just one situation that can happen when you are running a dumpster rental business and there's somebody crying on the phone. And first of all, you've got to be the person to be able to allow them to not just spend an hour on the phone crying with you, but to let them know you are on their team. And so you're wanting to be a part of their solution. And so you need to rally around them. Come alongside them with an arm over the shoulder as much as you can over the phone and be a friend to them. Dollars and cents, cool, great, very nice. Have a heart. And I'm not saying you, the viewer, don't have a heart, but I'm saying when you start seeing things kind of break through and trickle through of the human element, hit the pause button. Talk to them as if they're a real human with emotions going through life that can be extremely tough and challenging, as you and I know, and just have a moment with them. And so this customer, she's going to be calling me back for, I believe, this next weekend here to rent a 15-yard dumpster for those 2 rooms, getting some stuff cleared out. And I think she hopes to have at least one other person helping her. And she is so thrilled. She says, I'm going to save your number, your name. Thank you so much. She said, thank you for even starting this business, because I don't know about these other big companies. And I just don't know. I don't know what I need. I don't even have a clue. And thank you. And just, I feel like when I drop off the dumpster this weekend, I feel like we're going to be hugging or something. I don't even know. These things can be a part of your bigger picture in your business. If you're known as the person who actually cares and gives a flip, because guaranteed customers like this that I've been describing, they share their experience with other people. And it's not just to get to the next dollar, but you're the person who's not a robot. You're the person who doesn't send people to an automated voicemail, whatever, only contacting through email, picking up the phone. Hopefully you are picking up the phone, but picking up the phone and having a heart and slowing down enough to let the customer share and talk through everything. That's a huge thing. In this day and age, we have just a million things going on. And yet, there's nothing new under the sun. And life happens. And we can be a part of a solution for somebody else when they are in most need. This is the true statement. Dumpsters regularly, often, not 100% maybe, but almost all the time, revolve around life events. It is what it is. And we need to be ready for that. We need to be thoughtful and keep that in mind, because there's some people who they may not be, and this goes for other, responses. Maybe somebody's not crying on the phone, but they're yelling, they're loud, they're upset. Why can't you get here tomorrow? Blah, 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 whatever that is. It's an emotional reaction to an inner problem that's anger, hurt, fear, nervousness. All these things are related to they have a problem. They're trying to find a solution. They're desperate oftentimes, and they're simply crying out. It's a cry for help. Literally, I need a dumpster. Help, help, help. They may not be saying help to you over the phone. They might be nasty. They might be whatever. But put that in perspective. That can kind of take the venom out of people saying things to you. They get all bent out of shape, this and that. They're only doing that because there's a bigger inner problem going on that they're wrestling with. And it's displayed as if they're just a Karen, a really big jerk, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can suck the venom right out of that, meet them right where they're at, and say, hey, here's the solution. Let's tag this thing together. Let's work on it together. I'm on your team. Use that verbiage. Use that conversation of how are we going to accomplish this? I'm on your side. Let's make this happen. And, create a plan for you so that we can be successful, so you can be successful. When they're successful, we're successful. And that's just how it is. So I'm going to go head home now. It's the end of the day. Hopefully you have a great day today, guys. Stay safe and God bless.